stream, we're playing a little Tesella Effect today. Sit back and enjoy, and we'll get started right our way in a second here. Just want to check the settings really quick. Everything seems all good. Get into the game. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's play.
Where am I? Is this a dream?
Not quite, Murphy.
Then you're the big PI in the sky?
That's right, Murphy. But now is not the time for you to be here. There is a vast and malignant evil at work on the earth, and fate, for some reason that even I cannot fathom, has chosen you to oppose it.
But why me?
I'm no more thrilled about it than you are. Nevertheless, your fate has been decided.
Okay, here we go. So, thank you to the 7,000 members of the Mutant League who committed over $657,000 to convince the big PI in the sky to bring Tex back. Tex is back. We're gonna do the credits because it's great music. This game is awesome. Music and acting ability and everything is just the Tex Murphy line of games. If you haven't played them, I recommend them. But they're just amazing. They just blow me away. San Francisco.
My name's Tex Murphy. I'm a small-time private investigator in the big city of New San Francisco. My office isn't in the glamour districts. It's in the run-down, mutant part of the city, close to Coit Tower. A place they've been refurbishing for years, but it never seems to improve. Not exactly great for business, but it holds a strange attraction for me. I've cracked some pretty big cases over the years. You may even have heard of me. But I don't do much investigating anymore. These days, I'm known for being a man who gets things done, no matter what the cost. You got a job that pays? I'll do it. No questions asked. I can't really remember why I became a PI. Maybe I was drawn to the romance, adventure, and independence it offered. Or maybe because I believed in its code of honor. That a man can remain untarnished as others sink into a cesspool of lies, corruption, and greed. A man better than the world around him. Even a set of principles can slowly slip from your grasp. The world has a way of beating you into submission. Circumstances change. The guilty aren't always punished. Temptations become obsessions, and love can be violently taken, leaving you empty and hollow. Each day, innocence fades. Your character
I remember that well.
That's not all at once, but a piece at a time until you can't be put back together again. You finally realize the only way to get ahead in this world is to make sure you're on the winning side, and then do anything you can to stay
Drawing shot.
Reflective tonight. Maybe I finally crossed the Rubicon, but that's not true either. I passed that sign miles back and didn't even pause to take a picture. Maybe I just feel extra guilty tonight for what I'm about to do.
Nice car.
There was a time when I would have never agreed to do something this despicable.
Welcome back, Tex.
I can't explain why I do this, but maybe Judas would understand.
Hours later.
I don't care. Drag him into the speeder.
This can't be good.
The top window. I think we got him. Let's get out of here.
Day 1. Rude Awakening, or the 7-year ouch.
Hey, you, over here.
Okay. Duh.
Finally. What was all that commotion outside anyway? Howza, you really got a hit on the head. Remember me, your old pal Huck? Seriously, you look clueless.
Who or what are you?
Geez, how hard did you hit your head? Well, let me reintroduce myself. I'm your Smart Alex, your personal assistant version 1.5, fashioned 3 years ago in a factory with truly horrible working conditions you don't want to know. I'm your trusty, tech-savvy sidekick whose primary functions include travel agent, inventory tracking and analysis, investigative advice, case notes, and I'm also a confidant and a best buddy, you gigantic oaf. Remember?
Not really.
Would you like a tutorial on my usage?
Let's watch the tutorial.
Activating tutorial mode. Let's begin. Welcome to the Smart Alex interface. This is where the magic happens. This button takes you to your inventory. Items you pick up along the way can be viewed and used from here. To take a closer look at an item, select it and then click the Examine icon. The Examine feature often gives clues about the object. This is your map, where you can view your current location or warp to other locales. This icon is our handy-dandy built-in hint system. It will list tasks for each location. This is your flashlight. If you are in a particularly dark environment, you can turn on this flashlight to help you out. If you're playing in casual mode, when the beam of light from the flashlight shines on an object that needs to be picked up, the object will sparkle. This is the look icon. If you want to look at an object without interacting with it, press this icon.
More furniture I don't recognize.
Spacebar.
The Use icon allows you to interact with an object in the environment. The Smart Alex icon will flash in the corner confirming an item has been picked up and placed in the inventory. To exit out of the Smart Alex game interface, click on the giant X in the middle. Let's start by picking up an item to add to the inventory. Walk over to the corner shelf
it's
and
just
pick up the broken
WASD.
record.
Oh man, my Gene Autry record's broken in two.
Oh no.
Now let's take a look at this new addition in your inventory. Return to the Smart Alex interface and click on the inventory icon. Look, the broken record. Examine the broken record to hear a clue about what to do with it.
I'll need some glue to repair this broken record.
So,
Exit your inventory by clicking the X in the upper right corner. Well, let's try picking up another inventory item. Navigate to the desk and pick up the bottle of glue.
It's a bottle of stupid glue.
Now open your inventory again. You now have both the broken record and the bottle of glue. Let's try combining your two inventory items. select the broken record and drag it to one of the combination slots below.
Oh, okay.
Now, select the glue
Got it.
and drag it to the other combination slot. I'm experiencing a sensation altogether new to me, and frankly, I love it. Success! You have now created a vinyl record.
Well, I definitely remember my Gene Autry record. It's my one stability in this crazy world.
Try using the vinyl record on your Victrola player in your office. To use an inventory item, simply point at the target, open the inventory, select an item, and then press the Use icon.
I close my
Ah,
eyes
Gene Autry, the
and
singing
dream
cowboy. Nice choice of music. One more thing. To access the pause menu, simply hit Escape. From here, you can save your game, access the main menu, explore the help section, or quit the game. Yep, that's all there is to it. Now
Alright.
let's get back to your actual case.
Okay. So here we go, guys. We're going right in to Tesella Effect. So gotta load here. Hang on 1 second. There we go. Ooh, we got facts.
Salsa dancing is a Murphy family tradition.
Okay. Let's get that facts.
The Colonel.
Oh,
He was my
Colonel.
first real mentor in the PI business, and here he is giving me a helpful tip.
Because apparently you never learned the first rule of a PI. And never, ever betray your friends. Now, friendship goes beyond blood and race and politics. You gotta find out who your friends are, then you hold on to them.
I always get the chill of fear down my spine whenever I think of him.
He was a great guy.
Glue's always useful.
Take the glue.
No messages on the vid. Enigma. Sounds like the story of my life. It's one of my business cards, but it looks different. When did I change these?
Okay, can't pick that up.
This looks interesting. Probably a book on how to map out fun spots to visit inside your brain. PI rules are for sissies. I've been able to achieve a certain level of success ignoring all the rules of my business.
Keep looking in the doors just to make sure. Nothing there. There's something.
Whoa, this melted chocolate bar's been in here for a while. Chocolate always reminds me of Clint, one of the residents at Chandler Avenue.
Clint. Good guy.
This isn't a good time for a social call, punk. If I don't get it fixed soon, I'll go insane! Doremi plus a lot to do!
What do you mean, go insane? Seems to me you're already there.
Better you get lost before you eat that chocolate-colored hat of yours!
Wow. Yeah. If you haven't played the original Tex Murphys under Killing Moon, Pandora, Directive, there's one more, I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. You can get those, you can actually download them through like GOG or different applications. I think you can even get them on Steam, but they're a lot of fun to play. I actually own them. I played them all the way through and beat them, so I haven't, I bought this game, but I haven't gone all the way through. Just kind of like stopped at one point, played a different game, so we're going to play it all the way through.
Whoa, this melted chocolate bar's been in here for
Okay.
a while. Chocolate always reminds me of Clint. One of
This isn't a good time for a social call, punk.
Yeah,
If I don't
what?
get it fixed soon, I'll...
Let's get past that. Alright, what's in here?
the resort sounds like an upscale condo community. Definitely not something I'm interested in. Oh, my decoder ring.
Oh, take care of me. Okay. I know, I gotta find the fax machine.
The Maltese Falcon. I don't remember picking up this little souvenir. How long was I knocked out?
I can't take it.
Oh, man. My Richie Havens signature guitar signature disappeared. That'll teach me to get an autograph with a dry erase marker.
Open up the drawer. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there.
Sometimes, I wish I had a talking gumball machine as my wacky sidekick.
Wow, got enough hats there.
These are the fedoras I've collected over the years, and I take great care of them.
Hey, Dane, thank you so much for the raid.
How did that happen?
I appreciate that. Have fun storming the castle.
Old trusty sidearm. Been with me since the beginning.
Thank you so much, Ang Dang. Thanks for the raid.
You want some of this, huh? Bam, bam! Hey, bam, bam,
We're just playing the Tesella Effect.
Bam, bam! Bam! And you! Hey, Sonny, can you help me out? My girlfriend threw my gun out of the window. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just pick it up and, hey, don't...
Hey, Ang Dang.
I can't carry you.
Bot, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Oh, my hell.
Everyone gave me this. Is called Tesella Effect.
Now I remember.
This is a Tex Murphy game. Alright, we're trying to find the fax machine. Where is that fax machine? It's over here? Nope, we got a bunch of cash.
What on earth is this amount of cash doing in my office? If someone was trying to hire me to do something, it probably wasn't legal. I better put this away until I know exactly why it's here.
Yes, stored for a rainy day. That's a good idea. There's our fax.
Oh boy, a fax.
Ah, fax. Now let's go look at our fax.
It's a note from my old friend Archie Ellis. Apparently he's out of town doing some research. When he returns, I'll need to ask him about the case we're working on.
Alright.
Well, it's another Mike and I Hammer candy comic, Key Lime Largo. I'll put this in my comic book rack.
Alright.
My friend Louie runs the Brew and Stew, and this is his personal brand of coffee. I gotta say, it packs a wallop. I see my credenza is still keeping dust off the floor.
Just making sure I don't miss anything in the store.
When things get
or
slow
in the
in
office.
the detective business, I've always been able to fall back on my skills as a dance instructor.
Alright. Let's see.
These are my credentials. They don't just give this to anyone. You have to pay a fee.
Roman Gaming, this is a mystery game? Yeah. It's you're a PI, a detective.
One of my golf partners.
And basically you're going to have to go solve a case.
Mike Hammer books are great, but I prefer stories about his crazy nephews, Mike and Ike Hammer. I try to collect all of their candy comics.
Alright, let's see what else we can find out. Let's go look at our computer.
This desk is so I don't have to solve crossword puzzles on the floor.
Oh, that's a good thing. Anything else we need to find?
Well, this happened on my first case. I was in the shootout of my life at the warehouse district.
This was the original game. Yeah, it's going back.
I took a bullet, and while I was recovering, I swore I was always going to use my brains before brawn.
Alright, I think we picked up everything, so we're ready to go out to the street now. I think. Let's go in. Actually, let's go in our room first. In my room, thank you.
This is where I store my trench coats. Whoa.
Oh.
I've never seen this much money in my life.
Ooh,
If this is my money, what were they paying me for?
that's a good question. Alright. Nice.
Footrest. Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back. I've never had the nerve to open it all the way.
It's got the art in it. That's funny. Let's do it again.
Picked it up at a government warehouse sale years back, but I've never had the nerve to open it all the way. That was from my first jackalope hunt. Yeah, San Francisco looks way different now.
Alright.
It's a sitting room. Good for sitting. What's up with the bed? Looks like it's for a Lothario instead of some hard-working down on his luck PI. Am I going crazy here? Yeah, I remember years ago I was finishing up the latest Mike and Ike Candy Kids adventure, and I realized I devoured several chapters and it wasn't agreeing with me.
Nope.
I could feel my stomach churning like a volcano, and I realized I wasn't going to make it to the bathroom.
Oh, what? I'll get you, Murphy, if it's the last thing I do.
Yeah, it's kind of been a sore spot in our relationship ever since.
I would imagine so. Yeah.
I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. I certainly don't remember this piece of furniture. Looks like a genuine antique instead of something I normally get at a white elephant sale.
So let's take a look at this.
Someday, I hope to collect all of the Mike and Ike Hammer comics and place them here.
You got a long way to go. Alright, so go back out. That was kind of funny. I was not expecting to see the arc. Alright, we'll go outside.
So, it wasn't a horrible dream. There are gun shell casings and a shot-out window above the electronics shop. I know I'm involved, but how? I should investigate the area and then find out if anybody else heard the commotion.
There we go. So we gotta go investigate the area and then go talk to our buddies around.
Chelsea's newsstand is completely abandoned. I need to find out what happened to Chelsea.
Okay, we'll figure that out. See ya.
Where is he? He's up at the window. I think we got him.
Someone was shooting from the top of the electronics shop.
Okay, let's keep going. So we need to be able to get to the top of the electronics shop, obviously.
It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. I have the strangest feeling this is related to a case I was working on.
Alright, let's see if we can look at the Tesla.
It's the Wardenclyffe Tower, a Nikola Tesla invention. I have the strangest feeling this is related to a case I was working on.
Okay, I just thought maybe you would show us a video or something. Let's see if there's anything else. What's this?
Where's he shooting from? Look, the top window. He shut out our headlight.
I remember speeder headlights coming down the alleyway. No one knows these back alleys at Chandler quite like me. Motor oil, the secret ingredient to Louis' Armageddon blend. Louis usually up at this time. I should ask him if he heard anything.
Alright, we'll ask Louis in a second. Let's check back here.
Another Mike and Ike Hammer. Candy Cane Confidential.
I get it. So we're going to be picking up all his comics for him.
These dumpsters have housed various individuals over the years. It's always nice to know I'll have a place to go if I can't make rent.
This feels like a really old movie, laugh out loud.
It's a Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic. Citizen Candy Cane.
It's kind of like a noir film, kind of. That's the idea they're going for. Alright, let's go back up. Come back out. But it's a whole lot of fun, and this
photo was taken from the top floor of the electronics shop. Who's over there spying on me?
This was one of the first games that did like movie acting in a movie. So this started everything. Oh, he's closed. Okay. Try looking in here.
Looks like Louis at the Bruin Stew is preparing to open up shop. You should go talk to him. Maybe he heard something.
Thanks, sis. Okay, we'll go over there.
I'm here to see my pal Louis, but I see a pretty brunette at the counter.
Uh-oh.
I have the feeling she recognizes me, but I have no idea who she is.
Wow, hello, stranger.
Howdy. Straight to the case, confused, pinch me. Let's do a pinch me.
This totally feels like a dream.
That has got to be the nicest thing you've ever said to me. Just for that, I'm gonna get you some coffee.
My way, helpful Hank, metaphor or less. Let's go my way.
Yeah, that'd be great. Make it the Armageddon blend, but just a titch of...
I know how you like it. Like your women. Full of liquor.
The real me, somewhat reluctant, curious metaphor. Let's do a metaphor.
Actually, I like my coffee like my heart.
Oh.
Black?
Oh. Dr. Jekyll, alcohol magical effect, or give me more. Let's go. Let's just take the pain. Give me more.
Actually, I could use some pain killing, up around this general area.
picking fights again?
You know me. Stranger danger, caution first step, little fantasy. Let's go stranger danger.
Maybe I should go find Louie.
You shouldn't go drinking without me. Next time, call me and we'll get sloshed together.
Uh-oh.
Ah, geez, I'm late. I got a new extension at work. I'll send it to your smart Alex. Please, go see Dr. Donahue at the North Hill Clinic. Call me after and tell me what she says about that noggin of yours. See you, Uncle Louie.
See you, Taylor.
Okay, so that's his aunt. There's Louie.
Mr. Murphy, what are you doing here?
Shocking. Ooh, her, or buddy speak. So that's good girl.
Hey, tell me who that woman was who just left here, and why does she act like she knows me?
Why you gotta be like that?
Oh.
You know Taylor. A little too well, you ask me.
Nope.
You drunk again? I told you. You ain't allowed in here. You've been drinking.
Claire's bathroom mirror, acid trip, hungover maybe. What do you guys want me to do? I'll wait for you guys to decide. Let's get a little community decision on this one. I'm thinking acid trip. What do you guys think? Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do acid trip.
I am stone cold sober. Other than my head, I feel totally normal. It's everything else that's
Everyone,
weird.
you pick laugh out loud. Okay.
What happened to your head?
I don't know. I woke up on the fire escape. I go into my apartment and everything is different. The street, Chelsea's newsstand, you, everything is completely different. I mean, I don't know whether I'm tripping here or having a bad dream or something.
What's the last thing you remember before you woke up?
I don't know, but something with Chelsea.
Chelsea? What day do you think it is? No, hold on. What year do you think it is?
Oh boy.
What year? Are you serious? It's 2043.
Oh, jeez. Look at that calendar. Over there, on the fridge.
2050. What the hell's going on here? Last night, Chelsea and I went to the Golden Pagoda. I think the wording was very, very attractive.
Here now.
Oh, no!
What? It's me.
Look, somebody has stolen our car. I mean, here I am, my speeder's stolen out here. I'm sitting on a great...
Oi! Would you guys like a lift to the cop shop?
No, we'll walk.
He's really just trying to do us a favor.
Chelsea, I'm getting a really bad feeling about this. It's like some sort of deja vu.
Fabergé World Tour Morgan. The most exotic and exquisite exhibit of the day.
Who's your mate?
Oh, that's Tex. He's having a very bad day.
That true, Tex?
Oh,
Oh,
no,
it's a-
everything's just going peachy.
Well, things could get worse, huh?
Well,
He shot me. He shot both of us. He shot me. There's nothing. Why isn't there anything?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, Mike. It wasn't last night. It was 7 years ago.
What the hell is that?
Looks like you got injected with something. Maybe that's what's messing with your head. Or maybe it's that goose egg. Either way, buddy, you gotta see a doctor.
yeah. What happened to Chelsea? We gotta know.
What about Chelsea? Where is she? I mean, is she okay?
You said to never say nothing about her.
Well, I wanna know.
Never again.
The real me.
Louis. I don't know what kind of bastard I turned into over these last 7 years, but this is me, Tex. You've got to tell me where Chelsea is. Louis, please tell me.
That night, you and Chelsea just disappeared. You showed up a few weeks later. You couldn't remember nothing then neither. But Chelsea, she never showed up.
Oh boy. Overwhelmed realization, criminal connected, investigate heart trauma. Overwhelmed realization.
This is too much for me to get my head around. All I want to do right now is find out what happened to Chelsea. The cops have to have a file on this. I gotta get down there and talk to them.
You shouldn't be driving in your condition. I'll call you a cab.
Just don't call me late for dinner. Alright, so we can go to these places. Let's talk about the abduction. We can ask them these questions. Sorry. We can ask them all these questions. Let's ask them about the abduction.
We don't get too much of that stuff around here anymore. Cops have been good about cleaning things up. I got no idea who would have been doing the shooting.
He's got a tattoo of Mom on his arm. Alright, let's ask you about my memory loss.
I wish I could tell you everything you can't remember. But I don't know much. You and Chelsea went missing, and then you showed up out of nowhere a few weeks later. A couple of days after, you was gone again. I only saw you a few times after that. A couple of years went by, and then you came back, and something bad had happened to you. I don't know what, but it made you hard and mean, and you just got worse. Got to where I didn't even want you around anymore.
Alright, let's talk about it.
No, me? I'm just the same as always. Just a little less of me than I used to be.
Alright, ask about Taylor.
I forget. You don't remember nothing about Taylor. She works for the Bay City Mirror. Does a lot of investigations. And she's a real peach. Sweet, smart, funny. I wasn't too happy that you and her was spending time together. But maybe she was seeing through all that tough guy stuff. She's good that way.
Sorry, I mispronounced your name earlier. Sorry. Hobbot. Thanks for the follow. I said Hobbit. I apologize.
You know, I love Chelsea like she was my own daughter. I still miss her, even after all this time. Yeah, nice to have some fresh blood here on Chandler Avenue. Not really the kind of place I do a lot of shopping at, but some folks seem to like it fine. I like that Archie fella. Real friendly. Don't always understand what he's talking about, but hey, different strokes for different folks, right?
I guess so. That's about the ladder.
I don't got a ladder. You might want to check at the Golden Gate Hotel. They've been doing a bunch of renovations.
Golden Gate Hotel. Okay, we'll go there.
Clint's done a real nice job, don't you think? Good to see the neighborhood getting fixed up.
Well, that's about me.
It sure is good to have the old mice back. I don't want to get all mushy, but I missed you, Mike.
Oh, thanks, buddy. I missed you, too. All right, so let's go to that. We asked him everything we could.
I can't go to the North Hill Clinic. Not now. I need to investigate the crime scene to find out what happened before the police arrive.
All right, so let's keep going on, guys. Let's see if we can go in the barbecue.
It's closed. Most businesses on Chandler Avenue won't open until later.
Okay, so let's go back to the Ritz Hotel. Back to our house, or back to our apartment, rather. We'll go in here. See if we can find a ladder or something.
It's best not to sit on these couches, but if you do, you better be wearing a hazmat suit.
Ooh.
Mac Malden. That buffoon always got credit for cases I solved.
Mac Malden. Good guy. Okay. No.
Problem with vid phones is you can't call anyone from the bathroom anymore. Well, you shouldn't.
Alright, what's this?
If a bell is on the front desk, I could ring it and talk to the clerk.
That would be true, but there's not. So let's go in here. Okay, I'm so lost. It's not even funny. Can you tell me the story of this up to this point? Sure. Basically, you started the game, and there's a problem, and the universe has asked you to help it. There's a whole cutscene, and the voiceover, if I remember right, was James Earl Jones talking to you. And then basically, you had this briefcase, you came into your apartment, people attacked you, and then you woke up. And that's where we're at. And now you found out from Louis that you've somehow missed 7 days, and Chelsea, who was your old girlfriend through all the games, and pretty much your love interest in, I think in the last game you actually were about to get married, you were about to propose to her, and then you saw what happened there. So
Well, this is a flashy new neighbor.
oh boy, that's gonna be a heck of a thing to find out. Okay, we're still looking for that ladder. This will go to our apartment, I think.
Needs a key.
Keys to get in all this stuff.
People who stay here at the Ritz don't want to be found. Needs a key.
Okay, you gotta have a key to get in there. Let's look outside, maybe. No, we don't want to do that. Okay. That didn't help us any. Ah, sorry, Ruin. Yes, 7 years. You're correct. I said that wrong. 7 years you've lost. Thank you for that correction.
Oh, I had this door permanently sealed as it opened directly into my bedroom. People thought that was awfully presumptuous of me.
Oh, well, yeah, why wouldn't you seal that? Alright, so that didn't... Can't really do anything here. So let's go back downstairs. Let's see what else we can find out. Alright, maybe we have to, something. Alright, let's go back outside. Look down here in the alleyway, maybe. There's another comic book.
Mike and I Hammer. Murder, my sweet.
Okay, that's good. Let's go up here. See what else we can find. Ooh. What's this? Anything in here? Alright, let's go upstairs. Go up the stairs here. Go up these stairs. Nothing up here, I don't think. Everyone asks, is this game based off something? It's based off a novel.
Hammer candy comic.
A book.
Tootsie Rolled.
Basically, the rundown of this is there was well, actually, if you go back to the original DOS, there's 5 games of Tex Murphy line of games, and literally, I think it's in the beginning. It said 657. I don't remember the exact number. People, or more than that, it was probably 1,009 maybe, I don't know, requested one more game, and it had been, I want to say 5 to 10 years that they hadn't made a game, and people actually put it out on Kickstarter to see if there was an interest, and they, within like a month, had the money. There was so much interest. In fact, there was so much interest, the fans actually made a radio series. It's actually really cool if you like noir stuff to listen to the detective PI. It's a radio drama, and they made that, just the fans did, and then they made this game based off the movie, or off the book. Sorry, they never made a movie yet. My bad.
This place really has been renovated.
Okay,
so
so
dumbbell Ardo must have come into some money.